Well, good morning and welcome back to our third segment here on Cityline. If you saw the wide shot, you may think that we have, as our next guest, the world's best girl band, and they look like it. But ladies and gentlemen, what is on the couch is the quintessential, ever-changing, successful nonprofit of our dreams. I'd like another drum roll that I can't hear. Raising Girls, please join me in welcoming the founder and CEO, Sharon Chambers Gordon. Welcome back.
Thank you. It's been a while, but we're happy to be back.
It's good to see you. And these beautiful women next to you, and I got to spill the beans because if people don't know who the woman is in the middle here, my mommy heart is just bursting. Amara Gordon, you are the media and marketing manager of Rising Girls. You're also related to this woman. How is that?
This is my mom.
This is your mom!
If you couldn't tell.
I couldn't tell. Yeah, I can tell. And let me tell you something. I always say, if there's somebody who knows about raising girls, it's Sharon Chambers Gordon, because if you met her daughter, we all want her book coming out. And that leads me to Lisa Barnes. You are the treasurer and community outreach member who will be in charge of said book when she writes it. Welcome to Cityline, all three of you.
Thank you.
So let's get into some really interesting new information. Last time we had you on the couch, Sharon, everything was moving toward this moment. So how have things been going at Raising Girls?
Things have been very busy at Raising Girls. Let's remind people what we do at Raising Girls.
Yes,
we are a
please do.
nonprofit organization that provides care bags of hygiene products for students and families in the South Sound. We are now in 3 counties, Thurston, Pierce, and King. We are serving 125 schools at the moment. Not only are we serving those numbers of schools, we have served over 70 organizations and agencies that support youth. So we have been very, very busy.
Have you slept?
Not really.
Not really. Oh my God, that is huge. All of that needs to be on a T-shirt, and then with on the back of all the letters there. Amara, let's talk about one of the strengths of Raising Girls, besides the mission, the vision, the team that makes it happen every single day, is volunteers. You have captured volunteers in a way that I haven't seen in a long time. You had an event in February. What can you tell us about that event?
Yes, we had our first volunteer appreciation event since the pandemic started, which was really exciting. And we were able to bring together all the volunteers to just feel celebrated, to celebrate each other, and to just share energy because we could not do this work without our volunteers.
No. And Lisa, you are the treasurer, you manage the finances, you manage also how to get more finances or how to make the finances stretch. You are also involved in other ways beside that, and not that that's not serious magic, but you have something else you bring to it. Can you share what else you do to support the organization?
Of course, a little bit of everything. I deliver care bags to schools. I host packing parties for groups of 5 or more that come out to our headquarters and pack the bags for the kids. I also, I do a lot of shopping. I stock the shelves, I go shopping. So just wherever I'm needed, I'm there.
When I was growing up, I asked for a job description once, and my dad said, well, just know that you are chief cook and bottle washer. And that's kind of what all 3 of you are, in the sense of modeling leadership. Sharon, spring is a busy time for everybody, as we've just heard from everybody who's been on the couch. What does this look like for Raising Girls this time of year?
This time of year, we are so busy. Awesome volunteers. Almost every weekend we're hosting volunteers, and we have shopping done. Then volunteers will come and they unbox the products, stock shelves, write inspirational cards, and now we're gearing up to get care bags to the schools and agencies before summer. So that they can have care bags for when they are on summer break. So we are in touch with schools. Our partner with the school program folks are getting ready to drop off those care bags so that students will have what they need.
God, and that's a huge push, because the end of the school happens regardless if you're ready for it or not.
That's right. Yes.
Amara, you also, in addition to this big push and managing all the volunteers, And every weekend you guys are busy. You have an event that's coming up in a few weeks. Tell us about that.
Yes, in under 2 weeks, we have our very first fundraising luncheon, which we're really excited
Say
about.
it again, your very
Yes.
first. Yes.
Our inaugural fundraising luncheon is happening, and we have over 630 guests registered.
Yes, we do.
So we're really excited about that.
630 guests
and
for
counting.
your first event.
Yes.
That takes organizations usually a good decade to build up to.
Yes.
Wow.
And technically, thank
Congratulations.
you very much.
Thank you.
And technically, we closed registration yesterday, but just today for Cityline viewers, we are opening registration until 11:59 p.m. So go to our website. You can register. Registration is complimentary, but we're asking for a donation at the event, and we're just looking forward to having so many people there who will support our mission.
Thank you for loving our Cityline family so much for that, because I know these tickets went fast, and they were fast and furious. They were all over Instagram, LinkedIn. I saw them on Facebook. I was like, wow, everybody's talking about who's at whose table.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, Lisa, I understand that everyone on your leadership team, in addition to doing everything they do, we mentioned the chief cook and bottle washer, they are also a table captain.
Yes.
Now, that is a lot that you have asked. So share with us this new role of table captain that your leadership team is putting on for the luncheon and how they get people to the event.
Sure. So we have 40 table captains. And what they're doing is they're inviting their friends, family, colleagues. They're even sharing that information about the luncheon on social media. And what they're doing is they're filling tables of 10.
Okay.
We have some captains that have filled 2 tables. We even have some that have filled 3. So we're extremely grateful for our table captains because they're the reason why we have over 600 attendees.
Do you guys wake up every morning and go, we're not dreaming?
We're not sure.
Pretty much. Was there some point where the 3 of you and then the rest of your leadership team looked at each other and said, is this real?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Because April 8th, we were at 380, and then yesterday we're at 635 and counting.
Who put what in the water? Just keep putting it in,
Yes.
because we need as many people there. So, Sharon, what does this mean for you? Because I've had you on the couch ever since you first started thinking about
Yep.
this, and you were filling bags out of your dining room.
Yep.
What does it mean? What is this? What does it mean to you?
It is just amazing to see
Yes.
how far we've come. You've watched our
know.
journey. We've
I
been here so
have.
many times. And to have so many people just say, we want to go, we want to support Raising Girls. I think people understand the mission, they understand the work, and people are really, really supporting us because they want to help students and families.
Yeah, and beautifully said. And it's you have tapped into the heartbeat and the heart tug and the heartbreak of Tacoma, and you have spoke to it through your message of helping young people with these hygiene products. And these hygiene products may not give us world peace, but they give us whole individuals
Absolutely.
who can be a part of the magic of making this world a better place to live. Lisa, actually, let me go back to you, Mara. When people show up on May 14th, what instructions do we have for our guests? Because we know it's a smart crowd.
Oh, yeah, definitely. People can expect to have a great time at the luncheon.
course.
There's going to be amazing people there, and we're definitely asking people, since we have so many registered, to come early,
Yes,
to carpool if they can, and just bring the energy, because this is a great way to show our community support.
absolutely. And then, Miss Lisa, if this wasn't enough, do you have a save the date for something in September?
We do.
Tell us.
Saturday, September 7th, we have our 3rd annual 5K fun run at Chambers Bay Park.
I love
Yes,
that.
our first year we had a little under 100 registrants, and then second year almost 250. So this year we're looking forward to the community coming out and having a great event.
This is such a great picture. Oh my gosh.
This picture is a Catholic Women's Club who came, 30 of them came to volunteer at Raising Girls.
This isn't, and they all got T-shirts.
Yes, all our volunteers do.
Okay, and tell me and do you feed your volunteers?
That's the volunteer
volunteer
appreciation.
appreciation.
Wow. Okay, wait. You forgot to tell. You know how I am about food.
You should have mentioned it.
You should have mentioned that you get food there.
Yep, they're writing inspirational cards.
Oh, look at
Because
this.
we put one in each care bag.
And they're not copying each other's work. They all have their own
They have
message
their own
there.
message, yeah.
I look at the looks on their face and what's happening here.
And then that is Sue. She's speaking picking up care bags to drop off, I think that day to Lister Elementary School. So we have our school program where they
Sharon,
deliver bags.
who do we need to thank in this last 40 seconds?
Oh, our amazing, amazing community that continues to support us, our wonderful sponsors for the luncheon, the donors who are coming from near and far, for the people who will come to support us at the luncheon, and of course our volunteers and our community, and to my wonderful leadership team of women who help me every single day to make this organization run the way it does.
I don't know if I can smile any bigger and not swallow my head. I'm so proud of what you all have accomplished. Thank you so much for making something that was once taboo, now just a normal conversation of, hey, do you have this in your purse? And I do, thanks to Raising Girls. So I want to say break a leg, and I want to have you back on sooner than later.
All right, well, thank you for having us, Amanda.
Thank you so much. In the Cityline Comfort Cafe, I believe I spy Roxanne Murray, who's going to come talk with us about her beautiful matriarch project. We'll be right back with much more here on Cityline.